today I'm gonna obviously give you a little update on one of the things that I've been posting about on the main beauty page is obviously my skin. Now, obviously I've not been going live lately because I had a flare of a really bad allergy attack and it made it very, very uncomfortable for me to even put anything on my skin. So to go live to do my makeup was just not an option. So I'm sorry if you miss my lives. To top it off, my internet connection isn't fantastic, and every time I've tried to go live at the moment, my internet is just not allowing it. So I'm currently going to try the upload option of do it via YouTube and share. So those of you that didn't know, I have a YouTube channel that's we are hoping to try and grow a little, but I wasn't planning on obviously having to use my main channel as part of the platform, but to be fair it could work okay. So if you notice obviously the change of name on the beauty page, that will be why. So that'll be, I'll explain a lot more of that on a different video. Now, obviously with my skincare, there's one thing that you can do which it's free. It costs you nothing, and that is a damn good night's sleep and drinking lots of fluid. Now, water is amazing. I, however, am not the biggest fan of plain water on its own. I like fruit waters or squash. I will drink probably 4 or 5 of these a day, on top of, you know, maybe 1 mug of coffee, sometimes a sneaky energy drink, but I'm trying to cut down on those. So yeah, you've got my guilty pleasure. I cannot deny myself a monster every now and again. But generally, I have always had reasonably good skin. However, the other day, walking home from school, I walked past, it was a massive green area that had literally just been cut. They were literally just finishing and it felt awful. I instantly felt my chest getting up, and I was literally on the phone to a friend and I said, God, I'll be amazed if I'm well tomorrow, because I've not been able to get hold of normal hay fever tablets all the time. Managed to get some, managed to get now a good 2 months supply. However, now this little monkey of mine is now using my tablets. So I may have to go get more, which is fine, you know, poor kid's got to take after me in some ways. So, originally on my first post that I did, which I believe was maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I obviously put on my first picture, which you could visually see some quite horrible sores, which I'll also insert for those that haven't seen it now. It was super painful to touch, and just smiling, talking, being me basically, it hurt. It was almost like, you know when you fall over, you graze your arm and you've got that flesh there and somebody pokes it and oh, it hurts. It was like that, especially on the left side of my face. And I woke up, I'm thinking, oh my God, what the hell is this? Because I've never had blisters or anything like that on my face. I've been very lucky. I've never suffered acne, cold sores, anything. Never had any real issues with my face. Just the occasional zit when it comes to Mother Nature. Which, if you ever catch me with zits anywhere around here, it's because it's coming to my time and I'm sorry, okay? But this stuff I used from basically day one. It initially stung the first day, but rose water is amazing for your skin and everything. I've used rose water on major sunburn that I had 2 years ago. Obviously that is another thing you can do, guys, to help look after your skin, is try to avoid getting burnt. It's okay to go out and sunbathe, but make sure you've got the right sun cream. Burning to get a tan is not the way. It actually damages your skin cells on a very, very deep level and can actually increase your aging. Now, I'm not going to go all dermatologist on you, but obviously when I got my kit, we were given a lot of free training courses that we could do, and YOU-OLOGY I did look into, and I was quite mind blown. And the dermatologist that helped do it all, she was going into extreme details, and yeah, I'm buying vampire sun cream from now on. But anyway, I'm not here to sell you sun cream. I'm here to tell you my story on what I did to get rid of, obviously, the blisters. Now, for a good 2 solid days, I was just using this product alone. On day 1, I started just twice a day. Day 2, I did notice that the soreness was definitely easing down, so I managed to up it to 3 times, sort of like once in the morning, after lunch time, and sort of like tea time, before bed. Then 2 days ago, I received, no, not 2 days ago, yesterday morning, I can't even think what day I'm on, it's Tuesday, yeah, I got this yesterday morning. I used cleanser, which I have got boosters, which I chose, personalised and customised myself, which was replenishment, hydrating and exfoliating. Now, exfoliating I think is going to be the most popular in the cleanser, because we all need to exfoliate, and it's what I'm relying on at the moment to help lift the dead skin. Now, Monday morning my skin felt, it was just not very nice. It was almost like you were scrubbing or touching a Brillo pad. It wasn't nice. Today it doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot more like my normal skin, just with the odd occasional area like here, it's very dry still, and the skin's starting to peel. So I'm relying on this to lift any more of the dead skin, and obviously hydrate it as it goes along. Now, I use this morning and night, so I obviously used it sort of mid-morning and evening last night. So I think it came sort of like 10 o'clock-ish, around that mark. That's UK time. Obviously after I had done that, I'd obviously toned again, and then I put on my day cream. Now, the day cream, when you order it, you do thankfully get these cards, so when you reorder, you know what boosters you had. So on my day cream, I've got the hydrating booster, I got the skin tinting booster, solely because the one, they didn't have the booster left in stock, because obviously with the sale we've got on at the moment, it's just like, it's crazy, guys, it's crazy. So yeah, I couldn't get that one, so I wanted the pore diminishing, because I do find that, especially around here, I have big pores, but instead I got the tinting booster. But then the most important one for me, with it being a day cream, is the environmental shield. Obviously the environment is quite harsh to me. I'm very, very, very sensitive skinned, and you can probably still tell I have got a bit of redness in my face, but it doesn't hurt, and it's certainly not hurting to talk. All my expressions, and I can pull random faces now like I used to, whereas when I woke up with these blisters, oh, it was awful. It was just awful. The night cream, obviously, once you've cleansed and you've cleaned yourself up at night, brushed your teeth, all that fun stuff, I've got for the night cream, which again, there's lots more different booster options available. I think there's about 5 for each particular product. I went for puffiness reducing, because sometimes I do have insomnia, and sometimes it gets a bit puffy, or when you've sobbed yourself to sleep because you're missing someone. It happens. I've also gone for the elasticity and time correcting booster, because I get a tiny bit self-conscious sometimes of my happy lines, because I am such a happy, bubbly person. You quite often find me laughing, smiling, giggling, all of that crazy stuff. It's what apparently people are drawn to me by. I get that to try and, well, hopefully repair the skin so that when I'm not so happy and I'm more relaxed, that my happy lines aren't showing. Sounds crazy saying this on a video, because I know at the moment, because my skin is so dry, I do get, especially around here, by the end of the day you can see it. Don't know what it's like today because I can't see myself. I'll have a look when I'm editing. But I'm going to basically show you what it's like if you was to, like, say, order the day cream. So it comes in a tub that is obviously glass. It's very, very nice. It's not like heavyweight, but it's not that light that you can accidentally like send it flying. But basically your box looks like this. It's beautifully presented. All of the skincare comes in this sort of one. You open it up and normally the first thing you would see is this. Now on this it has obviously the ingredients, all of your boosters, what you actually can get or have got. So it's like obviously here you could have the oil control booster, which I haven't got because I don't generally have a problem with oil. I get a small oil buildup on my T-zone, but it's nothing that really irritates my skin or anything. Cleansing generally controls that for me. You get your 3 boosters in a cute little pipe like this. There's 3, yeah, so there's 3 and they're all 12 millilitres. I didn't, however, put all of the tinter in because, well, I'll probably have a glowing tan by the end of it. I didn't want a massive build up over every day of putting like this cream on because obviously my skin from my arms, I'm going to need to start tanning soon. Oh, Rick. The little one's taking the mick out, she's going like this. Do you want to come and say hello?
You get back on.
Okay.
You get back
Are you sure? Yeah?
on.
I mean, you could probably explain this really, really well. I mean, once you obviously open your things, Carly says your things, when you've opened your things, you can then open up your other thing. We'll call this a thing too, yeah? This is your cream, and you add it in. Now, obviously, the colour is just generally because I've got the actual tint in. Without the tint, it would most likely be more sort of this colour. It's got a nice, it's got a really nice sort of scent. Just put the cream down, Amy.
I'm smelling it.
Once you've got your tubes all squirted into your base of the, well, we'll call it the base cream, you use this cute little shovel and you give it a good old mix up. And you make sure you mix it obviously very, very well, especially if you've got the tinted one, because obviously you want to make sure it gets into it all evenly.
Is it supposed to be a face mask?
It's not a face mask, sweetheart, it's a moisturising cream. You remember what Mummy's face felt like the other day, didn't you? It was horrible, wasn't it?
It still does feel weird.
It still feels a tiny bit weird, but feel it today. You've not felt it today.
I get one for Corona.
Yes, good job. Do not touch
Even
your
if I
face.
did just wash my hands 25 times.
Okay.
'Cause I'm bored.
Okay. If you want to see more of this wonderful stroke sarcastic child of mine, you can definitely head over to the main vlog channel, which is Our Hearts Beaters 1. Okay. Do you know what? Yes, my grammar is awful. Our Hearts Beaters 1. Obviously the page, the main beauty page will be renamed, and the little clicky thing will take you to a website eventually, which you'll be able to select whether it's the vlog channel you want or the unique products. But yeah, that's at a slightly later date. I'm still working on that.
And we're making cupcakes.
And yes, we're making cupcakes later. Anyway, that pretty much sums up obviously what I wanted to talk to you about with the YOU-OLOGY skincare wise. As my beautiful daughter has just told you, yes, my skin was an absolute nightmare. It was a mess. It's still healing. It's got a bit of a way to go, but I would say probably in the next few days I'll be able to actually use my makeup again. And obviously another good thing with skincare is making sure your brushes are clean. If you are applying makeup, obviously not all girls wear makeup, certainly not all guys do too, but making sure that anything you put on your face is clean, sterile, definitely helps. Drinking lots of water. Drink lots of water and be sensible when you're out in the sun.
And wash your hands.
And for Carly's sake, wash your hands because she's terrified of COVID-19 just like everybody else.
Yes.
Is that what you had to inject into that?
Yes.
You feel like you've explained enough.
Yes, I feel better.
Obviously cleansing will help keep your face clean and remove any dirt, bacteria and germs off of your face. Are you going to start using cleanser now?
No.
No.
But it needs to clean.
It does, it cleans and it's
Can it clean
very,
your
very
oven?
nice. Can it clean your what?
Can it clean your oven?
No, it's not for ovens, it's for your skin, baby. On that note, I am going to go and I wish you all a great day.